When Oedipus heard a rumor that he was not truly the son of the king of Corinth, he traveled to Delphi to learn the truth. What the oracle told him sent him walking, away from everything he knew. The oracle did not tell him who his parents were. Instead, she warned him, "You will kill your father. You will marry your mother." Oedipus fled the prophecy, straight into it. At a crossroads on the road to Thebes, Oedipus encountered a chariot whose driver refused to yield. Words were exchanged. Anger flared. In the struggle that followed, the older man was struck down. Oedipus walked on toward Thebes, not knowing the man at the crossroads was King Laius of Thebes, his own father. The prophecy had already begun to fulfill itself. When Oedipus arrived at the gates of Thebes, he found them closed. A creature called the Sphinx had taken up her place on the cliff above the road. She asked every traveler a riddle and killed those who could not answer. Dozens of men had tried. Dozens had failed. The city mourned its king, who had never returned from his journey, and trembled under the shadow of the Sphinx. Oedipus climbed the road alone and stood before the Sphinx. She studied him with golden eyes, then spread her wings and spoke. "What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, and 3 in the evening?" The riddle echoed off the cliff walls. The city held its breath. Other men had panicked. Oedipus stood still and thought. He turned the riddle over in his mind, the way a stone is turned in the hand, looking for what it really meant. "A man," said Oedipus. "He crawls as a baby, walks upright in his prime, and leans on a staff in old age." The answer was simple. The Sphinx had never been asked by someone who listened. The Sphinx had one rule. If the riddle was answered, she was finished. Bound by that ancient law, she threw herself from the cliff and was seen no more. Thebes erupted in celebration. The hero who had solved the riddle walked through the gates as a savior. Wisdom defeats monsters that force cannot. But Oedipus still did not know what he was walking toward.